You're right kids, it's Raasclark and welcome to Fjordur. And with Fjordur, a brand new free DLC map, comes a variety of brand new creatures for you to tame out there. But what do they do? Well, there's 4 of them. There's the Fenrir, there's the Fjord Hawk, there's the Andrewsarchus, and the Desmodus Draculae, all out there ready for grabs. But what exactly do they do? Are they a benefit to you? Well, I'm here to show you exactly how good they are for ARK Survival Evolved and how much they are going to change the game. So first up is the Fjord Hawk, the feathered beast that you can use as your shoulder pet to get yourself out of a sticky bother. For example, when meeting certain doom, it will exactly take everything off your body, fly away, and wherever you respawn to, it will fly back to your location and greet you with all of the loot that you just lost, making this a valuable asset in those dire times. Now you're wondering, how far can the Fjord Hawk reach you from? Well, I'm here to test it for you now to see exactly what happens in that scenario. So if I go to a different location and commit certain doom once again, way away from my bed, and then respawn at that bed instead, you'll find out in just a second as I hit that button. There it is, back in the same location with the bag, with the loot that I just dropped, ready and safe back in my hands, making this a truly definite need for anybody who pretty much dies a lot on Fjordur. So on top of that, you can just simply throw it off your shoulder, at which point it will just stay in the air in its location. And of course, to pick it back up, just go up to it and press the E button or interact button, whichever one works for your platform. And there it goes back on your shoulder, ready to fight another day. As well as that, you can whistle your Fjord Hawk away to capture any loot off an injured prey, making this a great benefit from a distance in any PvP or PvE scenario. Now onto the Desmodus Draculae, probably everybody's most favoured creature on the map, because this is a brand new flyer. It's been a while since we've had any winged flappy flyers for a long time on Fjordur, and this has some great special abilities you're going to want to use. For a start, it does have a dive bomb glide mode, a bit like the owl I guess, where of course it picks up speed as it dives and then flaps away as you gain more height. As you can expect, it does indeed cling to rocks, a bit like a Thyla, but the difference being it can cling to any rock, anywhere, keeping you out and safe away from trouble. As well as picking up creatures, it can pick up medium to small creatures and get some cheeky blood packs off them, making them a great new method to get blood packs pretty easy in the game now. But there's going to be another reason for farming blood packs: to make some sanguine elixir, of which you'll need 200 blood packs. You can also farm blood packs by picking up a creature and in your hot wheel whilst holding the said creature, click on turn on life seal and begin sucking that blood straight out of that creature. And then of course its cloak ability, something you're going to want to use a lot. Of course looking very similar to the rock drake cloak ability, and as you'd expect, no creatures can notice you whilst in this state, though it does drain your stamina pretty hard. You can also turn on night vision, creating a sonar red effect, obviously seeing creatures with improved visibility, and able to screech at enemies from distance, slowing them in their path, making them easier prey for an easier kill. So what exactly does a sanguine elixir do? Well, it's going to be a big benefit for taming out there. When drinking one near a creature you've just knocked out, their taming bar will increase dramatically. Now, I'm not sure exactly how much this changes for each creature, but in this instance, it went up to nearly 40% on a level 90 parasaur, but still to be tested. So the Andrewsarchus, the minigun wielding foe, it's gonna be a chief, it's gonna be a thing you'll want, especially in a PvP scenario. Why? For one, it looks pretty mean, but two, it boasts a wealth of awesome abilities. One, of course, is its sprint. It moves very quick, quicker than I'd expected, and definitely worth to be a travel mount. And then by the click of a button, you can go into turret mode and shoot anything in your 360-degree range, consuming rifle bullets, and it will probably eat these up pretty quick. But they do hit hard, they do take down creatures pretty quick, though there is a bit of concern on the bullet consumption. And then of course it's got a kickback ability, slowing them down in their path, ready to be kicked back again and again and again. And the kickback does go pretty far. You can launch things a great distance, and if you didn't know, it can shoot on the fly. But again, it's going to consume those bullets pretty fast. Now, of course, it's got a great ability underwater. It is super quick underwater. It is unbelievable how fast it actually is. And why would you want to go under the water with one? Because this could be the new meta for pearl gathering in the game from now on. See you later, anglerfish. And finally, the Fenrir, which has had a bit of an update since it was on the mod version. It's got a wealth of abilities that you may have seen before. Of course, it's sending itself into Ice Spike mode, whereby it gets increased armor and does an AoE attack, which freezes enemies on the spot and deals a wealth of damage. And you might be wondering, what's the saddle game with this one? Well, it's got a natural armor exactly like a Shadowmane, going up to a certain amount. In this instance, it was an 80, but in another test, it went up to 10 with a higher level Fenrir. So I'm not quite sure what exactly determines its armor at this stage, but the Fenrir is going to be a valuable asset, especially seeing the way you have to get one. My name's Raasclark. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, peace out.